Alright, we got Ziza in the Europe room now. Okay, that is done. And here it is. North America and Europe. Okay, we got one in here also. No information now. Oh, the color is off, isn't it? Let me try to fix that. I think it's the unplug and unplug. Let me fix that in a second. Let me just post every information. Okay, that looks like it's working fine. Yeah, I need to fix that. Europe, the issue 60 that capture device.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Get MFDs here also. Hey Chanchai.
Hey Akai, how are you doing today?
Okay.
I cannot believe it's 2 whole weeks since I was in the Akai week.
Has it been that long? Oh.
I know, I'm shocked. I was shocked. Maybe not. Did I join last week? I don't know.
Not last weekend for sure. You're busy.
Yeah.
Let me go fix this connection. Let me fix this color issue that we have with the Europe room. So just a second.
That was gonna be a nice wake-up call and a nice warm-up. Let's do this, Diva. I did have a good Friday night session, as I do almost every week in Portland.
Yeah, the Portland, the axe throwing.
Yeah, Virtua
right?
Fridays. Yeah, Virtua Fridays at Portland Axe. Nice.
Alright, today is a Saturday session. Akai Open Leagues for North America and Europe. We have 2 separate rooms, actually 3 rooms. One room for Europe players, which I'm hosting on the PlayStation 5. The Leon profile. On the North America room, I'm hosting on the PC with the Jackie profile. Passcode is today's date, so in North America it's the August 29th, so 0829. Europe is the 29th of August of 2908, so that should make sure that no one's entered the wrong room. Hey, SF Pucker, it's been a while. We got Stay Real Chill, who has finished twice now, 9th place in offline. So looking forward to see how he does in future offline events. And 2 Schools of Face. And also a one-time host of the Akai, because I accidentally kicked myself out. Okay.
He found himself defaulted as host.
Yes. Alright, that is done, that is done. All the streams are up. Alright, let's get the room numbers and cooling information. Let's put the sound on for the Europe side. 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3, 4, 6.
Round 4. Ready, go!
2, 4, 3, 4, 6. Wait. Yeah, 2, 4, 3, 4, 6.
Excellent.
So what I demonstrated in this last round was using half circular to the side, opposite of where people normally evade Leon. So the power of his 4K and single jab. These are really strong against. Both of them are strong tactics against sidestepping, but they have the benefit of also working against block too and stuff. So it's a good fight, Diva. Keep it up.
Round 1.
2049. Hey Andy, how are you? Let's see. Alright, so again, these are the Akai Open Leagues that's hosted every Saturdays and Sundays for the most part. It's for players from Europe, North America. There's 2 separate rooms, and it's for players with a wired connection. So the weekdays, Monday through Friday sessions I host, wireless is fine, but for these specific sessions on Saturday and Sunday, it's a wired connection is a requirement. SEGA, I forgot what the number is, 20499.
Knockout.
It's really nice loosening up the hands in the morning.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Stretch your fingers.
Ready, go!
Brad 4P plus K is so good when you do certain stuff.
I think Cessna is in El Salvador, so most likely won't be participating today. Okay.
Knockout.
7 players here.
You're allowed to participate if he's from El Salvador.
That's still considered North America, correct? Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Arbitrary regions. I mean, arbitrary lines. Who would participate? I'm actually now that I can play more than playing more matches. Instead of just hosting, I started playing more against people outside of our continents, and I am a little bit surprised at how playable connection is to other places.
I agree.
Especially if you've been playing on Ultimate Showdown. Like the rollback netcode was a slight improvement for me when playing against other people on the continent, but now that I'm playing other people outside the continent, if you ever play Ultimate Showdown compared to REVO, it's a major improvement at that point. Alright, that's it for Ash. Oh yeah, if you have trouble getting into the North America room or the Europe room, you can try joining the Duo room, which I'm hosting is on the Switch 2 system. The passcode 2026. Join as a spectator for about 30 seconds, and it seems to be help some people in getting into the actual room they want. It doesn't help everybody, but for some, it seems to work. Alright, let's see. What am I looking for? OBS. What is it? 12595.
Knockout.
1, 2,
Round 3.
595.
Go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
I got Ice Pack here too, awesome. That must be SF Punker. The outfit reminds me of Hima's outfit. Who has moved back to Japan in the last month or two.
Knockout.
So the adopted son of North America has returned back to his native land.
Round 5. Ready,
I'm gonna keep reminding Jean players beware of these highs.
Alright, I'll eat my lunch after I get post information. So all the information posted. We already got 6 players in Europe. Fox Pizza Cat made in, so good. Hopefully that means it was just a fluke that Sunday. He has moved to a new location, and 3 out of 4 has worked. Baby leg. That must be LD Wells. You and Jamie Lee Curtis. It's just like I see a Slayer rank Leifei or Slayer rank Law is either Jamie Lee Curtis or LD Wells. Alright,
Yep.
once I finish
Hopefully they
posting in all the different discords, we'll start the league.
Very good. That's good.
Kusan says sad there's no more Hema representing Canada anymore. I have already adopted him to be a North American player, so even if he moved to Japan, I'm North American. Alright, let's see. Let's go post. Don't switch. Alright, let's go post.
Ready, go!
So don't forget, if you hit me with 6-6P and you dash in, you allow me to have defensive options I don't normally have, including crouch dash, and I can also throw an attack. So good stuff, but you still have the huge advantage you have. You just force-save the lock on me only being able to guard and defend. We'll let others warm up. But always enjoyed all of these sparring battles with all of you at the start of this. This was a lot of fun. But it's also important to know that with in the case of the Jean situation with 6-6P, you know, your opponent can see that you use movement. So the moment that if Jean hits you with 6-6P and he moves, just know that you can treat that like a normal disadvantaged situation, and you're no longer locked. So you're still able to crush, you're still able to attack Sabaki, you're still able to, and then now you can even sidestep. So always good thing to know for both Jean and the opponent. Let me mute that. Okay. No, it's nothing wrong with you, Punker. You're doing good options. The fact is, you're still doing good options. Just remembering that I'm actually going to interact, and you can use that against me, right? You can dash in and then read what you think I'm going to do, right? You're like, oh, this is where Chanchai gets greedy, right? So you can like dash in and throw. It probably work unless I mash, unless I attack. So that's kind of the mix-up there. But the thing is what I'm doing is I'm trying to deny the guard break. So if I see you dash in, it's like you're not going to get a guard break on me. But you can get a lot of other stuff on me, especially attack. So. Hey, Ice Pack, hope you're doing really, really well. As you guys can tell, I am trying to read the Akai chat as I can. So.
Alright, everywhere's posted. So once I'm gonna start a 5-match counter after these matches now. Five matches again.
Yeah, honestly, about what you were saying earlier, I am surprised with how playable a lot of the long-range connections have been for me when I fought people that are in further countries.
To be honest,
I know it's not for everyone, but honestly, it's playing fine for me. like I'm playing full matches. I'm doing a lot of reacting actually, but I am sometimes reacting to things that are not obvious. Right? Sometimes I'm reacting to like early animation.
the main thing that I feel with long distance connection is when in the non-buffered situations, that is what gets most affected by long distance play. Is those non-buffered situations.
Yeah.
That's for me. But let me just write down here. 5 matches before we begin for Europe also. But I found because today I was playing against a player from Philippines, I believe. Philippines or Thailand. And now that I think it's from the Philippines. But it was like a 230 millisecond ping. But he forgot to change his delay setting and was left at 2.
Yeah.
For me, it felt good.
Yeah. It feels good unless they sidestep a lot.
If they do a lot of movement, you might see a lot of teleporting. But yeah, because basically it's what your opponent does is what is going to cause a rollback. It's not necessarily what you do that will cause a rollback. And so it felt, control. It doesn't felt heavy. It felt very, very nice. If you could deal with the teleporting, then okay. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, the main thing is the sidestepping is the thing where rollback can really mess you up.
Sidestep and dashing.
Yeah, dash up is fun because for me dash up is fun because I do a read on those, right? Because there are people that you start reading what they do, and you should do this in your normal matches too, which is what does this guy like to do when he dashes, right? A lot of people dash into attack. A lot of intermediate players dash into throw. And so in either of these cases, I'll just go ahead and strike right away. Or defend, right? Sometimes I'll just meet them in the middle, crouch dash into them and guard. And the crouch dash sometimes will give me the ability to duck them to throw, if I think that's what's going to happen. But it is hard to react to the throw itself. But a lot of times you react to how your opponent likes to play with dashes. But sidestepping is the rough one because what happens in a sidestep on a rollback is it looks like almost a normal hit. It almost looks like you hit them. It looks like you hit them, but it looks like it cancels into the front that. And so that can totally mess with your head and it took me a long time to get used to that when sidestep get rolled back because they look like normal hits that get rolled back into sidestep.
Four matches for Europe also. Yeah, with movements, I think when playing against that or using it, you're doing the movement, but it's what is the goal of the movement? Is the goal to go on defense or is it goal to go on offense? And based on that, you're not thinking about the movement itself. You're thinking what is happening, what is the next step of they're doing after that movement.
Yeah, I really do want people to. I really encourage players to think about exactly what Akai is saying here because that's really important about how to play this game at a higher level. Is sometimes looking at it a little more functionally and not completely literally. When you look at it really literally, you might get too detailed about what the answer is. But if you can look at the game functionally, why are they doing what they're doing or what is their goal with what they're doing? And you can end up finding a pretty good answer without having to go too detailed into what it was, but kind of like how they're approaching the situation. And that's what people do with dashes. Dashes, I mean, in my book, dashing is a form of defense because it's movement. Movement is a form of defense. But functionally, you're just looking at, is this guy just trying to attack me, right? And a lot of people that do get used to playing on the 2-frame setting on rollback, some on purpose, some unintentionally, so some not on purpose, end up just realizing that dashing into attack or dashing into throw is pretty good. And you just get used to going, this is when they dash, so this is when I just stick like a really fast move out, And it is a risk, but it's a read just like any other situation, just like in Nitaku. So that's why I have like no hesitation. I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna dash here. And that's enough for me to know that if I throw an attack, their dash is effectively a delay attack. And if it's a throw, it's a delay throw. And because of that, me sticking the attack out right away should be fine as long as they don't backdash me. So
So a while back, I actually posted a picture of Bruce Lee in one of his movies. Same idea. Don't focus on the finger pointing, but where that finger is, what direction that the goal of that finger pointing is at. And so,
blow
I
up
forgot
that
to-
heavenly glory.
yeah, the having glory, of looking at the moon, not necessarily the finger. Don't have your eyes focused on the finger pointing, but what X-ray is it pointing at? So.
Yeah.
So don't focus on the dash movement, but what the dash is intended to, ultimately is intended for.
In middle school, like my friends and I kept making fun of this quote, you know, like, do not concentrate on the finger or you will lose all that heavenly glory. Gotta love the Cantonese accents though. You know?
Was that show actually first made in English and then we backed up into in Cantonese? I don't remember.
Well, technically all movies are kind of dubbed, right? So,
That's true.
so back then when they're making film, there's a lot of like redubbing, even if it was made in English, still redubbing over. So that's but that movie definitely has some of the actors are overdubbed by different. So like Bolo Young they have somebody else doing. Well, he doesn't even say much in that movie. But even like in Bloodsport, Bolo Young is being overdubbed by someone else's voice. So it's normal for dubbing to kind of happen even if it was recorded in English. So that film was made in English, but they knew they're going to overdub a lot of stuff. So when it kind of sounds like that, that's kind of part of that whole process back then.
3 more matches to walk with her before we start. But if you're going to if you're going live to participate, I'll definitely make sure to make wait for you.
Round 4. Ready?
All right. We got a 8 players in Europe.
So the other part of the Enter the Dragon quote does apply to playing in tough environments, especially online, but even in tournaments, which is sometimes you are going to just have to feel it. And I know some people don't believe they can feel, or they believe that their feel is going to get them in trouble. But honestly, this game has got so much feel to it, and a lot of times feeling it's not just habit. Sometimes feeling is your subconscious leaning on something. Now, sometimes your subconscious is overwhelmed with what you want to do. But if you can control what you want to do, sometimes your subconscious is processing a lot of what your opponent's doing and a lot of what you're doing too. So there is a skill and an art to getting better at listening to what your subconscious is kind of telling you. That's how we get these funny feelings and these like something doesn't feel right because we sense something's different, you know. These are human features. These are features of our mind, and you can use them in the fight. The thing that most people are having trouble with is overcoming not just a habit. It's overcoming what they want to do, and that's the hard part. Is overcoming what you want to do and kind of allowing yourself to do a different thing. But if you can detach yourself a little bit from that wanting. And just doing it as something you do and then something you can do instead of that, then it becomes options and it becomes a little easier to kind of change up what you do. And then it can be easier to listen to what your subconscious is telling you is happening in the fight that's happening differently. Or sometimes, again, it's a tricky thing. But yeah. But sometimes just allowing yourself to feel is pretty strong because our brains are picking up on a lot of stuff. We just have to learn how to find the signal, ignore the noise, and then act against our impulse. It's our impulse that's hard to control.
All right, your room is going to be starting their league after this match between Intoxicated Chimp and Box Pizza Cats. We have 2 more matches before we begin start the North America room. Are you going to be able to make it to Walk for the first league? Or
And Blurring also chimed in with his Bloodsport quote. He says, "You break my record, now I break you." Just like I broke your friend. You know.
And yeah, the Jackie has a song "Don't Think Feel." It has to be related to that. You see, cold white chicken dog.
Round 4. Ready?
So Baby Lay's got to be LD Wells, right?
If it's a Slayer rank player and it's some name that you're not familiar with, if Slay, it has to be LD Wells. If it's Jamie Lee Curtis, if it's a Law player, it's most likely Jamie Lee Curtis. And LD Wells, Jamie Lee Curtis. If you guys get to the Rainbow rank, let me know so I know that if that person's unfamiliar name, it's most likely you. Again, for those who don't know, I don't mind you guys changing nicknames and stuff. Just let me know so that I can, because I keep track of everyone's participation and records. So it helps a lot if I don't have to keep guessing. Just snuck in, awesome. So we got 8 in North America, 9 in Europe, and I'm excited that we'll be getting a patch soon. My guess is before September 9th or 10th, because September 9th and 10th is when the Xbox PC version of the game comes out. There's kind of like this casual mention in the producer letter, and then like started posting everywhere about that information.
So I was talking to Splash Breeze, because he's in my local scene, right? And he was speculating that that this forced relay, that it might just be where, like, let's say typically you have a rough connection with your opponent, like it's always kind of rough. So instead, we force it to a relay, meaning we're connecting to a third party, to another server, and going through that. So it's not going to be like the fastest, but it's going to be like our connection to that relay is much faster than our connection to each other, and and more stable. So maybe that's what force relay could be. You know, jumping into those interesting comments in that producer letter. Also, I want to congratulate again Mash for qualifying for the VFOC. So, or Mashman, right? Mashman.
Yeah, I'll almost say
Congratulations, Mashman.
I don't think I'm on an NDA or anything with that. Where they ask like several people from all over the world to test out connections. But I could post it later on for you guys, because I think it's mostly something related to what we tested out in March. So that's when we switched to World Stage. But we were given an option to play the game either in the default setting, which I assume is auto, that's coming out in this new patch, and then we were given the choice to also play on a relay setting, and the number 2 setting is the direct. But I think that relay is already happening in the game, but we don't know when. That's where it's auto, but now we could actually just automatically choose the relay. It's my guess. Alright, Europe is started. Good luck, guys. Have fun. But if my guess is if you mess around with auto and the force relay versus the same person, if the person is within the same continent as you, that force relay most likely the ping is going to look really high, and the rollback is going to be higher than usual. But it plays not very heavy. But we'll see. I think it's already happening. For example, when I play someone against Europe, the game automatically decides if they're going to use a relay or a direct connection. I think it's because no one's actually explained to them very much, right? Of adjusting the delay settings. It's kind of like the community is telling people what is the recommended settings and stuff.
The problem with relying on people's own initiative on things like that is how unlikely it is that people will do the thing that everybody would agree should be done.
Everybody's plans can start too quickly. All right, we're gonna start the North America League after this match between two scoops of face and Kusano. All right.
What I will tell you is actually if you jump the gun and start the league like when they've barely done it, sometimes it will cut off the game and go in the league. But you have like a very tiny window to do that when you realize they did okay.
Because I did that for North of Europe and we got stuck. So I'll just wait till this match.
It does suck when like everybody gets cut off from the replay and we have to wait for them to finish their match.
I think Sisha might be trying to get in since I just saw him join the duo room. So if Sisha, if you're watching the stream, kind of let me know if you try to get into North America room. Or I'll start with that too.
Looks like there's my I would like adjusting the delay values like almost automatically because I think it just seems like it's typically has been good practice that like within a range it should like adjusting the delay to what the rollback seems to be is good. But yeah. And then allow the rooms to let people change if they want. That's my view. It's like rank should just be automatically doing that, and then the rooms people are allowed to stray or adjust how they want. That's just my view. Things to put in the suggestions box in the Discord. All right, good luck, have fun, everyone. I think, unless we're waiting for Sisha.
We're gonna begin. Sisha said can't get joined, so wait for the next one. Okay. Thanks for the confirmation, Sisha. And I hope when Aoki mentioned that there's gonna be bug fixes, I hope it's a lot of the bugs that we are experiencing with Room. Okay, that's done. So you can see right now, both North America and US First League is running. Do you see that they say please do not enter either room? Wait until it's completed before trying to join the rooms. Okay. Look away. write people's names.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Stay on your feet when you fight me.
Round 4. Ready, go!
So we got Stay Real Chill. It's 8 even number of players, so we'll be seeing all Stay Real Chill matches on my stream.
What a knucklehead!
Double sound from the US stream, maybe it's your mic picking it up. I muted it, but let me go, let me turn off the headphone monitoring. That might be causing it.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, let me know if you guys hear echo effect. I just turned off the monitoring on my headphones. That should make it allow it so that I noticed that OBS seems to have sometimes issues with me monitoring the game sound. So I'll just have the I won't be able to hear the sound on the OBS, but I'll just hear it through the normal speakers. But yeah, if you hear a echo effect, let me know. I'll go adjust it. We just started the first league for both North America and Europe.
You've got nothing.
Alright.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Round 1. Ready, go!
So Kowalski L.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready,
Yeah, that's what I would like to hear and see people playing and having very tight matches. New players get to experience people who are active in the community. Networking. Oh, that was finished. Two, 4, 5. 48i4. 6. Intoxication, SEGA. SEGA was a sacrifice to the gods.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout!
For those who's in Europe, deadline to register for Ultimate Fighting Arena in France is coming up soon. Yeah, Caesar sacrificed himself, got stuck in his match against 40i4.
Knockout! Round 2.
Bye.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Just do a quick look here.
Knockout!
LD Wells. Everyone's name on. Let's switch this back to Steam. Let's see, we're at 5 or 6 rounds have passed. And so 2 more rounds remaining. So about 5 minutes for those who want to join the Europe room. It's probably about 5 more minutes or so, I think. Right now we have 40i4 undefeated. He's currently leading the league with the season 3. We have Rusty, Fox Pizza Cat, and Ragu with just 1 loss each. And right now 40i4 is playing against Rusty.
What can I say? I'm on top.
3 more rounds? Okay, thanks for that confirmation, Ice Pack. North America side, we right now is gonna do 3 rounds. We're still playing round 4. SF Punker is the only one undefeated from Arizona. Put this back on here. And then we go close around. Let's see who is streaming right now. I shared everyone's stream. Yes, Baby Ray, LD Wells. I shake my fist in anger. You guys can't stick to one nickname. MF Diva. I jinx you. It's intentional. We want the league to be a compressed sandwich, not a fluffy sandwich. It makes it for me who's not playing enjoy the bracket watching. So sorry, SF Punker. Alright, someone give 40i4 a loss so that every league there's no one going undefeated. Alright, so we got LDWell's stream, MF Diva playing Akira. Chanchai playing Leon. I think that's it. If I'm missing someone's stream, please don't hesitate to post it in the stream chat. Stream is healthy and excellent health according to YouTube. Alright, everyone's posted. I am going to eat my lunch now. While I watch delay 6PK. You get to watch all of Stay Real Chill matches on my stream. When 3 match points against 2 scoops. I think we just saw Ice Pack there to win his match. Now we'll see 40i4 versus Ice Pack on the Europe side.
Don't worry, pal. I won't forget you.
And 40i4 still is undefeated. Ice Pack played the spoiler well. So right now on North America side, we have SF Punker, LD Wells, and Chanchai all at 3 wins, 1 loss. SF Punker still leading by +- round at +6, LD Wells at +5, Chanchai at +3. I hope tonight's Stormlord ranking battle will be like this, where everyone is very close to each other. My goal is not to ace win 1 game, so I don't immediately get kicked out from a losing streak. Yeah, we'll get to see Stay Real versus LD Wells on the North America room. 40i4 has 3 match points now. An imaginary one, an imaginary sandwich. A Japanese strawberry cream sandwich though, that sounds interesting. Napkins out. Are you guys hearing any background sound effects now? Like extra echo or anything? Let me know. Who are still playing as Wario. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's something with some issues with OBS program. Sometimes when I monitor the audio, it's giving some strange background noise. Like this morning, it's giving a squeaky noise, and then you just mentioned today it's just an echo effect. Alright, we got Chanchai and LD Wells gaining a loss, so they're not at the 2-loss club. LD Wells lost to Stay Real Chill and to SF Punker. Chanchai lost it to SF Punker and LD Wells. And SF Punker remains in the 1-loss club. Someone give him a loss. Make it more interesting for me, please. And this is the last round already. So, you get to see Stable versus Chanchai, LD1 versus Kusano, 2Scoot versus the Walk Reaper, and SF Punker versus MF Diva. It could still be anyone's top 3.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Most likely the Europe side is going to get their round first, so I'm going to put this on that as a big screen.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I'll go eat my hamburger after this getting this. Alright guys, there's a couple more rounds remaining, so I'll just leave it on the Europe side to get the screenshot of the results. Alright, congratulations to 40i4 for getting first place, Box Pizza Cat second, Ward Renew third. Yeah, one more screenshot. So those who want to join the Europe room, you can do so now. And go update. Passcode information is posted there. And I'm gonna leave it on the North America side to get the results, and let me wipe that. Okay. Results.
Forgot to train, eh?
Results should be coming up soon. SF Punker still plays MF Diva, so is Epic can MF Diva make this interesting? You can watch it on the MF Diva stream this match. Alright, congratulations SF Punker. He was given a second loss by MF Diva, but by plus minus round, he takes first place. Second goes to Chanchai, tied with LD Wells. And so thank you guys for playing. Actually, sorry, let me do so. Let me check the results again. I don't think I took a screenshot. Alright, there you go. So you can join the North America room too now, guys. Alright, let me put the headphone backs on. In case Chanchai talks, so I could get him. Alright, we got Kill Cam joining. Oh, we got quite a bit joining the North America Europe room. Awesome. Let me go update. Oh, I see. Let me. Hey, let me know if you guys hear a second audio effect now. I'm gonna put the headphones back on. If you guys hear echo effect, let me know. I just turned off the stream deck.
Round 2. Ready, go! Yes! Round 1.
So yes, both Europe and North America room you guys could join now.
Round 3. Ready, go! Round 2. Ring out. Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, Chen is back in the chat.
So, what's been going on now? What's the chat been saying during this past league battle? Congratulations, also. Punker,
Nothing.
Awesome.
I jinx SF Punker for getting the first loss. Maybe jinx him for getting a second loss. But he still wins by plus minus round, so that's close. It was a nice sandwich league. That's what I wanted to see. It's like a very compressed sandwich.
No, it was awesome. It was an awesome league.
Alright.
Excellent.
So finish posting in all the Discord channels, and then we'll start the countdown again. Yep, we'll start the countdown now. Got 13 players in Europe, 8 players in North America. If you do have trouble getting into rooms, just kind of let me know. I just kind of always like to get an idea of how many people actually try and get in and can't. This hope patch 1.12 or 1. I'm guessing it's gonna be 1.12 since Switch is 1.11 right now. That it'll fix a lot. Hopefully, it'll fix the major issues that we're experiencing with World Stage.
Okay, what is your impressions of Sarah's elbow?
It's good.
What makes it?
It's really delayable, right? So you could confirm check. You could, kind of bait people to try to attack back, and then you have that need to launch. Because the special mid is not that great, but still very. The high delay and that you can easily hit confirm with it. I think that's what makes Sarah's 6P good.
Yeah. Well, that elbow kick also has if they don't tech roll, it's got really good Okizumi. And it has really good Okizumi even if they tech roll.
Okay.
So if they don't tech roll, she can actually do 1k plus GK.
I see.
And she can do like that, pick him up off the ground and finish. And it's a lot of damage. So they pretty much have to tech roll after that thing hits. Because if they don't, she can just safely do 1k plus GK. She can just do 1k plus G, and if she sees she's got it, do the K, or sees that they did see that they did not tech roll, just go ahead and finish it. And that means that she's going to do a lot of damage. It's really scary. The amount, like you said, the amount that she can delay that kick is like a lot. So even if it's EX, yes, it's an EX mid. Yes, they could crouch it, but once they start doing that, you start doing elbow by itself, and then you can do elbow kick again, and that would beat them for crouching. Basically, she's just got a full range of options off of her elbow, and in addition to elbow by itself already being a really good move. So yeah. So I think aside from the fact that I think Akira's dashing elbow is the quote-unquote best elbow in the game, outside of that, I think Sarah has the best elbow in the game.
Since I play Pi, who doesn't have options after her safe fast mid, I do like messing around with all the other characters. I do really enjoy characters who have tech options after their safe fast mid.
Yeah, so it's also like, just because Sarah has those options after her elbow doesn't mean that's all you do, because you're not just doing the best thing, you're doing all kinds of stuff. The elbow by itself is already a really good move. So yes, she has a standard elbow, and using that by itself is really strong. So using it to set up Nitaku is very strong. Using it because it's a safe poke is really strong. Using it to stop the opponent's offense because you're +2 and you stick this thing out, very strong. in addition to that, she can delay into other attacks. She can condition the opponent to defend more, to defend longer. She can condition the opponent to play in certain ways, and when she realizes she's conditioned them that way, then her elbow takes on greater, has much greater utility and much greater things she can do after it. So that's the point with it, is that it's just already a really good elbow, so you should use it as a really, really good elbow, but you should also use it for Sarah's properties too, and the combination of the two makes it arguably the best elbow outside of, again, dashing elbow. So, and dashing elbow is probably the strongest elbow just because it's going to out damage anything in its speed class. It moves forward, which means it's even more versatile and it's less likely to whiff. Also, it's plus on freaking hit. So Akira's dashing elbow is like plus on normal hit, which means he gets to really apply pressure. Even he has more pressure options that are stronger. You know. So here we've got the two best elbows in the game fighting each other.
The one negative I would say about Akira's dashing elbow is that, again, you need a dash input, right? Which is actually good when you do those evade cancels and what else. But in a non-buffer situation, if you go and try to beat out someone's attack, like someone doing 6p versus someone doing 6p, like if both doing it at the same time, you know, the 6p is going to win because you're going to have like several frames before you can actually complete the 6p execution. And so, but in a buffer situation, I think dashing elbow is really awesome. Yeah, in non-buffer situations, like in the middle, it might not be as good, but it's hard to tell like who's going to input faster, right? Alright, we got 3 more matches before we begin in North Americas. And I think 2 more matches before we begin the Europe League. We got 14 players in Europe, 8 in North America.
Yeah, Blackler had commented that Sarah's elbow is +0 on hit, and what I was emphasizing is that Akira is the one that's dashing elbow is plus on hit. Mm-hmm. Almost everybody else's elbow is +0 on hit, and yet it's still an amazing move, right? Like it's an amazing move, and there's only like one weakness to elbows, and that is if you get them to whiff, they are punishable, right? Because everything in this game is whiff punishable. But like, and so, so yes, at -2, the elbow is 11 frames punishable on evade, but most of them, some of them are a little different. But even then, Sarah being able to do that elbow delay kick actually counts that exact play. So she just has to be willing to do that play when she recognizes the opponent like evaded, and it's a fine play. It's a very strong play. The downside is that it is punishable if you block the knee. But she also has elbow punch and elbow forward, so yeah.
Seashells having trouble getting into the room.
Right, so
Pi is also an exception in which her safe fast miss is plus on normal hits. Both her 9K and 6P, but she doesn't have that crouch hits big plus frame advantage on crush hits.
So Black Alert also says, one thing I will point out, I think most people overlook is range of elbows. Sarah has good elbow on paper, but also poor range to compensate. Yeah, that's her general challenge. However, that's why, everybody has
her elbow is still better than Vanessa's elbow, I have to say.
It still has better range than, right? Like Vanessa has either a slow 6P on the defense stance or a very short range elbow.
Yeah.
Offense stance, but with Sarah, the thing is you don't want to overstate your weaknesses because they can be augmented, right? How do you augment it?
Complementing, yeah.
Like you crouch dash it into a 6P, but it's not just that. It's that she has the other moves too. So you understand the range play, and so Sarah's always going to have to deal with the fact that backdash is good against her. But she can still play it a safe way, and her elbow is still safe because it has those follow-ups. Because if the opponent commits, she can stuff him. And so it's not that I'm dismissing the short range aspect of it. It's that the thing is elbow is meant to just stop people from mashing. Like elbow is the anti-mash tool. Because if you're +2 or more, you use that, and then okay, they can mash with an 11-frame jab, but that's like, do they want to? Because there's a lot of play you can do around that too.
I mean, besides Akira's, everyone's safe fastman is pretty short range.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they do have varied range, but that said, we're not dismissing it either. We're just saying. Yeah, but there's definitely ways to play, and Sarah is still able to do a safe offense. She just has to be more mindful of it all, right? Like, I think Vanessa has to work way harder than Sarah, though, on this aspect, where Vanessa, if she whiffs, it sucks so bad for her. And a lot of her moves that she's trying to nail to connect with are, like, highs, and stuff like that. So I think Sarah has some of that, but it's a little better in her case. And but if she learns movement and applies pressure, or uses her backdash herself, it works pretty well. If the opponent is playing the range game on Sarah, she could also backdash, but it's not as fun. It's not as like huge reward as the opponents.
The main thing is every character has moves to complement their weaknesses. Like if a move has a weakness, most characters have another move that complement whatever weakness that move has. And so, at least that's my feeling.
I agree. No, they do. I mean, like, Hellblaze has got really weird range, but the moves that he has that covers his quote unquote like the areas where he has less moves for, those moves are like super good. And so like his 4P plus K super good, Demon Dance K super good, K super good. So it's just a matter of the discipline of using those moves for those ranges.
We have one more match and then we'll begin the North America League. So anyone still want to join the North America League, you have a minute or two to do so. Message me and let me know so I don't accidentally start without you. We're going to begin now, so don't hit that start button, guys. We're going to start now. 14 players. Alright, may the VF Neko Guard be kind to all of us. It's already unkind to Sisha. Hopefully the new patch will be nice to you, Sisha. And anyone else who's been having issues. Open. I do hope that the patch notes and SEGA will provide very detailed information like these changes that they give and the rationale. And not wait for the end of each month to give us a kind of rationale. Open 35B. Alright, that is done. Europe's 14 players, so it's a pretty long league, 39 to 49 minutes. I'm quite sure Kilikam is streaming. I'll post this link once I finish posting everywhere. Again, Europe is starting its league, so do not join that room. North America, if you want to join that room, you have a minute or two to do so. If you're attempting to get in, just kind of message me now so I don't accidentally start without you.
So, Two Scoops had asked me, like, would you say Sarah is best at close range in general? Like, should I be trying to get a first quick hit at close range and then setting something up from there? I think to fully answer that question in voice, what I would say is that I don't like to use like best or worst in describing characters in VF because they're so comprehensive, right? And they have a lot of tools, and so it's kind of how you play versus how your opponent plays. But what I would say is that Sarah she's just really good at playing a moral offense, meaning an offense that's playing appropriate to the frames. You're playing your offense and defense according to frames. You fuzzy guard when you're -5, -4. You play a game where you're not going to get counter hit. So what happens when you play moral? Your opponent can't counter hit you. And if you do that against Leon, he can't launch you with uppercut. So we'll go more, but good luck, have fun, everyone.
You guys have fun. So please don't join the North America room now. both leagues are running. There's a second league for both. Right. Does Akira has a Taka specific combo that is useful? He's not much of an attack string person, right? Most of my knowledge of playing Virtua Fighter is very generic. I haven't really gone very character specific stuff. That's like my next portion of my journey with Virtua Fighter. You need special ones. That's true. Alright. Again, North America and Europe both are running a second league right now. Please wait until they're completed before joining, because if you join a league room and matches are being played, you joining the room will cause the game to freeze a little bit or just like pause, and worst case it could cause a match to completely disconnect. And so don't be that person who joined a league while it's running. Be sure to cycle through the players because it's our number. I think we'll see all intoxicated matches on my stream. I could be wrong. I have to check. Alright, that's updated. We finish. Let's go post people's rooms. Post people's streams. So you want to watch on my stream, you can watch. Well, in the North America side, it's going to alternate between the players. On the Europe side, it's going to stick to one character. It's going to be either Sokolowski M, first time participating in the Akai League, or Intoxicated Chimp. Who is streaming right now? Let's go look it up. Alright. Baby Lay, LD Wells, Not Baby, representing Western Shaolin style. We got MF Diva playing Akira from Texas. Copy another player from the Northwest, Chanchai Leon. I think we have three Akai League leaders playing in the North America side. Europe side, we have yeah, so we'll be seeing all intoxicated chip matches on my stream. And it looks like Kilikan is not streaming. I was thinking that he might stream. He usually does. So you can see a lot of point of views from the North America side. Europe side, we'll see everyone get to play, but we'll get to see it from intoxicated chimp's perspective. Got one person joining new, and that is Zacatec on North American side, so let me go update that.
Round 3. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Knockout. Ready, go!
Looks like Box Pizza Cat is not playing John nowhere. He's returned back to Taka. He is one of the 2 triple changers in Europe, in which that means they play a different character per league. And so far, Box Pizza triple change is Lyon first league, second league is Taka, and third league is Pi. And on Sunday is usually Sago will be playing, and he's a triple changer also. Transformer reference, yeah, we say triple changer. So again, shout out to Pierre Colin, Optimus Prime, who just recently passed away. Definitely is someone that I listened to his voice as a child and now as a middle-aged man. So thank you for all the memories, Optimus Prime. Okay, Kirikam, Dreamcast.
What can I say? I'm on top. Round 2. Ready, go!
Again, for the Europe players, there is a Ultimate Fighting Arena in France. I think the deadline is coming up soon, September 1st, I believe. If there's a Europe player who knows the actual deadline, go post it up. But this is the second Virtua Fighter Open Championship qualifier. 2 players from Europe, the top performing players from Europe, will get a invite for the special events. So if you're definitely if you're in Europe, especially if you're in France, around that area, city, consider going to Ultimate Fighting Arena. Alright, this match between Emativa and Dwapper is taking a while. Dwapper test ticket. Or did someone got disconnected from the room? Zacatec got disconnected from the room. That's unfortunate. Another sacrifice to the VF Neko gods.
Round 2. Ready, go!
They're playing as Pi. A fellow Stormlord Pi. Amoseki. go get demotion promotion matches tonight with my pie. Hopefully those who can have some free time come watch. First time trying something like this. If it's something really enjoyable for everyone, mostly could do it again. But I'm always like to try new things out and see what works and not work. Alright, I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a small break.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout! Yes. So, who's next? Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, looks like on the Europe side we have two players that remains undefeated. Nepruha playing Pi this time, and Lazanov playing Brad. And you can see Intoxicated Champ versus Ziza. Hey, Ziza has reached Hunter rank. Congratulations. Now go play in rank mode and put your rank on the line. I do think rank is a good mode, especially when you don't have network to other players. Play against people, if it's good connection, good matches, you know, that's one way to find more people to be part of the VF community. Because not everyone uses Discord, the official Discord or the community Discord that Jed does, or virtuafighter.com, Steam groups, PSN groups. Yeah, I'm not even sure if they're Switch or Xbox. So we have we do have a decent amount of players. Maybe just in separate places. So. So tries now the dual wheel. It's not this fix. Every league is winning now. I'll get eat my sandwich hamburger.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Apologies for the squeaky chair. Why is not playing Killy Cam? I think I saw Killy Cam will be attending Ultimate Fighting Arena, so that's awesome. Hopefully a lot of French players will be able to make it to Ultimate Fighting Arena. Going most likely to round 5 between Razanov and Kirikam. Nepura won his match, so he's 6-0. Where we're gonna see that one show up the left side with Razanov. Nope. Kirikam gives Razanov his first loss. So only Nepura remains undefeated. So everyone who played against Nepura, go put some extra effort in giving him a loss.
I won't go easy. Round 1. Ready?
Got LD1 versus Kusano. In Tosca Chimp versus Lusty.
Excellent. Round 1. Round 2. Ready? Go. Ring out. Ready? Go. Round 3. Ready? Go. Knockout.
Alright, North America, 9-player league. So there's 8 matches.
Excellent.
Right now we have the Walker undefeated playing against FF Punker. MFD will
Ready?
LD well changed with 1 loss. Gambate SF Punker. No kings allowed. MFD will beat State Yocho. This was like going to round 5 between the Walk Whipper and SF Punker.
Round 5.
And SF Punker, thank you very much. Everyone now has at least 1 loss. Make it interesting for me, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much, Thank you very much, FF Punker.
Knockout.
What's the backward walking on the taco stage? Alright. Nepruha got his first loss. Courtesy of 40i4. Thank you very much. That means we have no one is undefeated. That's what I like to see. Right now, 40i4, Razanov, Nepruha and Killcam all have 1 loss each. It's good to see in Tuscan versus Dreamcast. 40i4 will play against Rusty, Wateryu versus Ziza, Razanov versus Nepruha, Ice Pack against Lucky, Kaliros versus Fox Pizza Cat, the Learning Stick. Hey, I'm a stick loser, so welcome to the club. So, Kaliros versus Fox Pizza Cat, and Killer Cam versus Sokolowski M.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Oh, we guys disconnect. That's unfortunate. Box pizza guy got kicked out.
Knockout!
MF Diva beats LD Wells. Now we're at just 2 people with one loss, Chan Chai and MF Diva.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
Yes. Round 1. Ready, go! Ring out! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out! Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Ring out!
So Europe side, we have 3 players at 1 loss each. Floyd Edward just won his match. There's 8 wins, 1 loss plus 15. Nipula right now still playing his match against Kalios. 7 wins, 1 loss. And Kilikan still playing against Lucky. Both are 7 wins, 1 loss plus 15. So now Kilikan won his match. So he has 8 wins, 1 loss plus 16. 14 Edward 8 wins, 1 loss plus 15. And Nepuha won his match, 8 wins, 1 loss plus 17. This is very close. There's still quite a bit of matches still. The Walk Reaper is playing against LD Wells, Chan Chai against Kusano, SF Punker versus Stay Real Chill. Let me put this on the Europe side there. Chan Chai won his match, now 6 wins, 1 loss plus 18. And we still have 1 more round remaining. MFD with 6 wins, 1 loss plus 12. So if Chan Chai win his last match, which is against so this MF Diva versus Chan Chai will determine who will get first place. There's one that will get a loss, and the one who wins will take first place. You can watch it both on either Chan Chai's or MF Diva's stream. SF Punker play against LD Wells. You can watch it on LD Wells stream, and the Walk Reverse 2 scoops on mine.
Round 3. Ready, go!
What we use playing Jeffrey. Toe Kick of Doom. Guaranteed actual input into Splash Mountain. Takes close to half life. Duwakwe got that side kick counter hit backdash. Wasn't that capitalized, but Kyokan versus Ziza. Is Ziza going to play the spoiler? Well, does that quite a bit. It's been lasting a while. Nepuha 9 wins, 20 loss. 40i4 9 wins, 1 loss plus 18. So Nepuha is leading that. And who is going to get that one? Kyokan does take it, but it took a lot of effort. And that effort put him at plus 17. Plus 20 for Nepuha, now in first. He's by plus minus rounds. And 40i4 is current second at plus 18. Intoxicated Champ versus Lazarov is what we'll see. Ice Pack against Rodrigo, Khalil versus 40i4, Kyokan versus Dreamcast, Sokoski versus Westy, Lucky versus Nefuha. Round 5, victory for Dawak Reaper. Result should be coming up soon. So I guess that means Chantai won his match. Oh, another tie. We got a tie again. First, congratulations to Chantai for getting first place. Second goes to MF Diva. Came down to the last round. And SF Punker and Dawak Reaper tied for third. Thank you guys for playing. We'll do one more league for North America, so if you want to join the North America room, you can do so now. Europe is still going to do its second league, still got, I think, 3 or 4 more rounds. Put back my headphones so I can hear if Chantai is talking.
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Akai?
Yep, I can hear you. I just have my headphones off when I wear glasses, so these headphones sometimes wear too long hurts a little bit. Let's see.
So I had a wonderful question in my chat. Can I answer it?
Go ahead. What's the question first?
Platinum Trophy asks, are you able to explain risk and reward in Virtua Fighter? I hear that in almost every fighting game. I have a lot to say about it, but I'm happy if you want to take a crack at it.
Oh no,
first.
it was a question from your chat, so go for
okay.
it.
All right. Well, it's for everybody, but okay. So risk and reward is huge in Virtua Fighter. It's huge in every form of gaming. Okay, but risk and reward is basically when I choose to do an action. What's the reward that I want to get when it's successful? What's the risk when it fails, right? That's basic. And so why do I make a big deal about risk and reward when we talk about Virtua Fighter? And I will say it's partly because with the way Virtua Fighter is designed, everything you do inherently has quite a good deal of risk. And not everything is packaged together unless you try to really tell the game you want to package a bunch of defense together. You kind of have to do that manually in this game. As an example, back to block in a lot of fighting games. Back to block means I can move away and I can block in the same input, the same action. And that's like a 2-for-1 deal. And that's why a lot of people like it. But in Virtua Fighter, if you backdash, you cannot block. So these have become two divorced things in this game. And so moving away in this game can be more risky than it is in other games because you can also get counter hit. If you get hit during a backdash, you get counter hit. So the risk has been increased. And I can't block. The risk has been increased. If I want to block, it's not going to happen when I backdash. It's going to happen when I forward dash. I can do it. I can do it when I crouch dash forward. And I can do it if I stand still or walk. But I can't do it when I backdash, just like I can't do it when I sidestep.
So that's part of the risk. What happens in Virtua Fighter is that everything has inherent risk in this game because we're interacting with every move. We're not locking the opponent and they're not locking us as much. It's very rare when you lock people in this game. Like, lock them as in there's no way that they could possibly fight their way out of that situation. In other fighting games, you do need to wait your turn when somebody locks you in a string. That's why beginners like strings, because they give them room to breathe, because they lock the opponent down, and then the opponent has to wait their turn to counterattack. This game, if you lock them down, it's like 2 or 3 attacks at best, because they're free to counterattack after the second, usually, or third. So that alone means that this game tends to be very interactive, because it's hard to take away your opponent's agency so that you can just applying pressure without worry. You have the risk of your opponent blowing you up if you just keep trying to run offense without thinking about whether it's going to actually work against the opponent or not with how they're playing. So in Virtua Fighter, there is inherent risk and reward, but the game feels good for a lot of us because we're making these decisions so rapidly and frequently, and that can be a bit scary for a beginner. So we teach ways to to apply a good amount of pressure. It's not guaranteed pressure, but it puts a lot of pressure that we're likely to win. That's where we talk about the 1-2. We do a high jab. If the high jab touches the opponent, the elbow is pretty secure. There's only a few things they could do to beat that. But it would beat almost if they chose a random option, it would pretty much win almost always. So then they need to defend. That's how we apply pressure. We're like, we're gonna really pressure you so that in this situation you feel like you gotta defend. And then when you feel like you gotta defend, I can throw. But throwing, I can't do throwing unless I'm sure you're not gonna attack. And so this game is very rock, paper, scissors. And the risk reward is really interesting. In my opinion, I love the risk reward play in Virtua Fighter. I like how even when I do my very best play, it has risk. I'm setting up a launcher, and that launcher has a high reward of a half-life damage. Is there anything they could do to scare me off of it? Well, in poker, you scare people off of decisions by making them suffer consequences greater than the reward. So, can I do damage more than the launcher was threatening to do? Actually, I can. If that launcher was not guaranteed, I could have sidestepped it. And if I sidestep it and do a combo, it might do the same damage or more than the combo they were trying to hit me with. So that's, but we play with that. And so we know that the risk of doing a launcher is being evaded into a punish. And then, but now, so should they always sidestep? Well, there's a risk to sidestep. So how do I beat them if I know they're going to sidestep? Instead of doing the launcher, I could throw them. I could do a circular attack. I could do a delay attack. All three of these things would technically punish the decision to sidestep. So, and then we go into a circle. Okay, you're going to sidestep. What do I do against your side? Or you're going to throw. Well, if I attack you, you're going to get hurt. So I can attack because I think you're going to throw. So this game, you always have inherent risk, but you have lots of good rewards. And then when you start playing at a high level, these things, there's even more risk-reward play and risk-reward decisions as the two players play better. What I love about Virtua Fighter is that the game is very interesting because the risk-reward always changes. The amount of risk and the amount of reward always changes based on how the combination of both players play. And so our matches keep being interesting the more I understand about the game, the more I get to engage on different levels of doing this. The more my opponent understands about the game, the same. If my opponent only does 5 things, I just have to beat those 5 things. But if my opponent starts learning how to kind of mix it up, to change it up, it gets very interesting very quickly. But that can be scary for a beginner And so we teach a lot of beginner stuff in the game. And the game is accessible, but that's also why playing with somebody at a similar level as you is always going to be the best way for you to feel the mind games in the game and the little risks, the big risks and the big rewards. And the way to master them is to be able to let yourself do them. So if you play this game trying to avoid all risk, you're going to have trouble learning how to win because you're trying so hard not to lose, but you don't give yourself a winning strategy or a winning path. So eventually you have to learn how to play to win in this game. And if you try to
interrupt you here.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you here for a second. I want to just get the results for the Europe League. It came down to the last round. Kilikam does take first place, 12 wins, 1 loss, plus 26. Foy Effort gets second at plus 25, and Nepuha gets third. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys want to continue playing, please do so. Alright, we'll do one more league for also Europe. So anyone want to join, please do so. Okay, sorry, Chantat, you could go back.
No problem. So in Virtua Fighter, every character has powerful things they can do, but how come? But a person can't just do that same thing all the time because almost everything in this game pretty much has answers to it, and so the opponent's going to find a way to beat that, and that's what makes the game interesting. And that's true for all fighting games, but a lot of fighting games might compress, kind of make the field of battle narrowed down into a few spaces, into a few places. But in VF, the VF feels crazy like the Wild West for people coming from other fighting games because this risk reward, there's always like this high risk, high reward aspect compared to other games. And you can't just do the same play down all the time. It won't, like, even me, it might look like I'm completely just out, like, it might look like doing the same thing and people keep losing to it, but it's much more than that. It's a lot of decisions. And I have to keep it fresh, otherwise my opponent will eventually turn it around. And so I try to stay just one step ahead of the opponent. Because it's rock, paper, scissors, in rock, paper, scissors, if you go one step ahead of the opponent, you win. If you're on the same step as the opponent, you pick the same option as your opponent, it's a tie. But if you go 2 steps ahead of your opponent, you lose, right? In rock, paper, scissors, you're like, I'm gonna do scissors to beat paper. Aha, I'm gonna be clever. I'm gonna go straight. I think, you know, like, they've been playing paper this whole time and I'm gonna go 2 steps ahead. Well, the risk of that is that, you know, they did the same thing and you lose to it. You know, they went to, if they did paper and you chose rock, well, you lose, right? So VF has this really nice little flow of playing rock, paper, scissors on many levels. I think it's little interesting choices. But everything you do in this game has risk. And there's not really a risk-free way to play this game. And that's scary at first, but it is exciting. And that's also why it's always interesting. So I hope that answer makes sense and I hope it helps. Everything else going into risk-reward is very detailed. So.
All right, we got 2 more matches before we start the North America's last league. Got Ant Zero joining in. Thanks for playing. SF Punker, 2 scoops. And we had the second tech was the second official person for the Nickel stars. Yeah, we got still 10 players in the Europe room. Starting the countdown there, so thanks for playing. Intoxicated Chimp, Ziza, Kilikam. Fox Piece of Cat as the sacrifice there for the VF Nickel Gods.
Actually, since we're talking to somebody who has played other fighting games, there's one other thing I should add. In a lot of fighting games, the way that you stack the deck in terms of reducing risk is to build up, you know, is to exploit option selects, right? And using like advanced defense. And VF has a lot of advanced defense. It does. It has guard throw escape, evade throw escape. We can stack a bunch of defensive techniques together. We can do reversal throw escape. Okay, so why does that not win? Well, it doesn't win because it still loses to, it still has holes in it. it loses the very basic things. What I love about this game is the advanced techniques are amazing in this game, but they deal with they narrow what they're focusing on, and they become top answers for like 2 or 3 really good things, but they still get blown up by very basic things. Evade cancel loses to delay attack. So if your opponent just happens to be slow and is not like responsive, they might accidentally beat your advanced defense technique. If you're doing guard throw escape, like you have to use guard throw escape anyway, so that's a little different. But evade throw escape, same thing. You would just lose to throw as long as they guess the throw right, and it would lose to half circular attacks. So even if you escalate the game into using your most advanced technique to minimize the risk on a technique level, in this game, there's always a simple answer to it. A guard break that beats anything related to guard. Throw beats anything related to sidestepping. If they're dashing, if they're delaying, you just have to mash. Like, that's the funny thing, right? They're using delay. They're like the master of delay attack, and they're just so good, and they're just delaying everything. What do I do against this? You should mash, because they're throwing away their advantage. They're giving you advantage. They're just trying to defer the decision and play in a reactive way, and they're trying to take advantage of you using defensive techniques that's slowing your play down. So they're adjusting the speed. So now we do a speed mix-up. If they're gonna go ahead and fight slow too, now we fight fast. So this game always has a simple way to beat even the most advanced techniques in this game, for the most part. And that's what I love about Virtua Fighter. Even in the days of the Virtua Fighter 4 era that has these multiple throw escapes and all that, the more you do those, you're still opening yourself up to other stuff, and by a lot. And the answers are very easy and simple to do. And I think that's also a key to what makes Virtua Fighter special, is that no matter how amazing this high-level technique is, there's actually easy answers to just blow it up with something that anybody could do.
All right, we'll be starting the North America's last league now. Got 2 scores we joined. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
All right, good luck, have fun. Thank you very much, Akai.
All right, so no more joining the North America League. Europe, you can still join. You have 11 players. I think 1 player was having issue getting to the same room. But Kalios might be done playing. If so, thank you for playing. We got Mega Pint, Akia Di Caprio. So I think this maybe his 3rd or 4th time participating in these leagues. So welcome back. Fox Pizza Cat is joined back in the room. May the VF Deco gods be kind to him. Got DC message? Is that a joke? So not accidental joinings. Discord. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for that clarification, S10. I think that's one of the difficulty of winning these is that so many people are on different platforms and not on one single platform. but try to get as many people participate. I try to go using multiple platforms to get more people to participate. So always appreciate when people help out in
Round 5. Ready, go! Excellent!
Yeah, we got 8 players, so we'll be seeing, I think we'll get to see all of Stay Virtual matches on my stream. I could be wrong. Is it that Kusano? But you can watch Chanchai from Chanchai's point of view, and with Diva's point of view, or LDL. So North America side, you guys are pre. Will there be a Akai League's VF6? If there's a need, and if I guess if there's that, if their league mode is still going to be in VF6, but that's still a long way off. We'll wait and see. A lot of the things that I usually do is mostly because there is a need.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go!
So I think most likely I will want something, but it all kind of depends on the situation. That's why it's basically, I have always in the past always say every 3 months after every quarter of the leagues, I kind of just look at my situation, like outside Virtua Fighter, and how the scene is currently, and to see what might there's an actual need for me to host. But been doing it for so long, it's been fun. Definitely, definitely times of frustration when things are not working. Mostly having to deal with the netcode issues once in a while. But definitely since Ultimate Showdown, we're seeing more activity. North America, I think, is in pretty good shape. There's quite a bit of a variety of people organizing events. And so that's what we need. More everyone kind of working together. If you can't host, be someone who participates. And if you can't participate, be someone to help spread the word. Every little thing helps in the long run. So we'll get to see all Stay Virtual matches on my stream. I was gonna say thank you for playing, Kalios. Akira DiCaprio has something better to do. So hopefully it's not because the game kicked him out. Two more matches and then we'll start Europe's last league. Take out the headphone now. Previously, when I stream, I could not have the speaker. I can't have the speaker on my actual game systems, the platforms, playing while also streaming it. But it seems how I have it set up now, I'm able to have the soundbar on my two on my two gaming monitors, and so I don't actually have to keep my headphones on the entire session. Definitely, I'm not sure if anyone who wears glasses have a nice solution for wearing headphones, but I can't wear them too long. It always it just feel like it's causing somewhat aches. Earplugs, just get cheap ones. I also get the having earplugs for my ears also wearing too long also becomes uncomfortable. Maybe I just have very sensitive ears, or I have a low threshold for pain. Alright, right now we have Ant0 is the only one undefeated in the North America's last league. Kusano is playing against him. Kusano. Ant0 defeated Kusano. 4 more rounds remain. Someone give Ant0 a loss, please. We want to make it sweaty. Make it hard on everyone to go undefeated. And actually we'll get to see Stavio Chill versus Turret versus Ant0. Ant0, one of the more up and coming L-Blaze players in the North America scene. Shimata. I do use an NVIDIA card. I think I have NVIDIA on both my streaming laptop and also on my gaming PC. Alright, this is the last match before we begin Europe's last league. We have Wardryu versus Netruha. Has Wardryu become a triple changer too? I know he played Jeffrey in the second league. Last league is now with Law. And he does use Shun. Shimata. It's not my favorite word, but I played this game so much that I make so much mistakes that you might hear me say that a lot. So who in the stream right now is going to Ultimate Fighting Arena? I know I think Wardryu is going. I saw Killicamp earlier. I think he said he's going. Now Marco, aka Rusty Tachikoma, does understand Japanese, or is that to a certain amount. I should ask you once in a while to help with the Japanese side of that. But it's nice to see actually, I've been hosting Asia sessions early in the morning for me. And it's nice to see we don't have some days we have like a good amount and sometimes we have a low amount of players, but it's nice to see a variety of players from different countries. I can get out of this league with only 2 losses. You are playing against Chancha. Yeah, the Walker just won. Ant Zero still undefeated, still have played against MF Diva, Chan Chai, and 2 scoops of face. Current leading. The Walk Reaper. Again, Europe has started its last league, so don't join that room. I can get out of this league with only 2 losses. Still have 3 matches, right? Yeah, wait.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
What can I say? I'm on top.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Ant Zero still currently undefeated. You can see Stay Wheelchair versus 2 scoops here. On the Europe side, we have Ice Pack versus Rod Ryu. I think we have 2 more rounds remaining in the North America side. We got 8 or so rounds remaining in the Europe side. I must say won't stay too much longer on the streaming after this afternoon session, because I must say I want to get some errands run completed before tonight for the love of VF Shinsen God ranking battle. We have 7 Stormlords that will play against each other in the Room League. We're gonna have the high rank variation allowed, so it allows the Lord God rank players to gain or lose rank meter. And anyone that is in that room who gets promoted to Magma Lord, they can join in the a second room, which has Bushido waiting, who is currently a Magma Lord Taka. So the idea is everyone just keep playing until we don't have any lords of the same rank. So it could end up with just one person remaining as a Storm Lord, one person remaining as a Magma Lord, or someone gets promoted to a Sky Lord. Who knows? But the goal is the outcome that I'm looking to see is majority of us will be demoted to back to Dragon Fan, level 41. Alright, Wheelchair won his match. We're seeing Ice Pack versus Rodryu here. Going to round 5. Ant Zero is playing against MF Diva, both are from Texas, I believe. Can MF Diva give Ant Zero his first loss? Right now, LD Wells is just one loss playing against the Rock Reaper. It's a big matchup. Who's going to take first? Well, baby LD Wells, baby Lay stay close to Ant Zero? Or will his league be padded? Killer Cam, I saw Chibi Dogs from France, a veteran, I think Jeffrey Leon player, right? Lacid, a Korean player. I have not heard of Lacid before. Does he play other fighting games? Stable versus LD Wells. LD Wells win his match, so he's very close to Ant Zero. We get to see Stable versus LD Wells. You can see Ant Zero versus Chancha to see if Chancha can give Ant Zero a loss. Kusana versus the Walk Reaper, and MF Diva versus 2 Scoops of Face. I'll put that on the... While that's happening, let me just go put let's go check out Chancha stream. Chancha has a 1-round lead against Ant Zero, make it 2 rounds. Alright, LD Wheels won. So 6-1 loss. Chanchai was able to play a spoiler role a bit, giving Enzo his first loss. Chanchai has 4 wins and 3 losses, so he is still in contention for 3rd place. MF Diva versus 2 Scoops of Face. So LD Wheels will have to play against... Oh, that was the last round. I'm sorry. That was the last round, so it looks like LD Wells will take 1st place here. Hey Assassin, the code here is I'll put it's a 0828, but we just finished the last league, but you're more than welcome to join. Usually people will continue playing after the league is done. So again, congratulations to LD Wells for taking 1st place, Ant Zero 2nd, and Chanchai 3rd. That is it for the actual keeping track of league participation records. But if there's a lot of people still in the room, more than welcome to continue playing, and I don't mind hitting the league button for you guys. But there's a code there for you, posted on the stream. Passcode is in 0829, not 0828. My bad. Today's the 29th, so 0829.
much as I want to keep streaming, I think I'm going to have lunch. So I'm starving. but yeah, this was a
I'm not
interesting
used to
time
playing
to record.
online after playing so much offline stable chill. It does take a adjustments at times. Alright, so let me put my headphone back on. I think Chancha's back in. Alright, so you played the spoiler role there a little bit, Chanchai?
Did I? I didn't realize it. So
You
sorry,
gave
Anton.
you gave Ansel a loss, so put him to second place instead of first. But if talking about top 25% finish for the playoffs, he's still qualified with 8 players.
Awesome.
All right. Which I should actually get those brackets, get the start GG up, so allow people to register. So yes, there will be playoffs for the Akai leagues. Happen at the end of October, beginning of November. First round, 6 people will get positioned in the quarterfinals already, and first event is basically a round robin. We're not using league mode. A round robin though, first to 3. But if we get a lot of players, we'll have to make some adjustments. But the first round is anyone who has a top 25% finish can participate in, and the top 2 players from that will advance to the quarterfinals for the other 6 players.
It's gonna be a lot of fun getting this going, so that'll be great. I'm looking forward to it, and let's hope we can get everybody that qualifies to line up their schedule for it.
Yeah, so it's October 31st is for Europe, and November 1st is for North America. For those, that's the only one which is a set time, which basically replaces the normal weekend league, open league. All right. Hey, Assassin, you planning to come in? If so, I'll wait for you. I think there's still a lot of people in the room, so I don't mind hitting the league button. Let me go reply back to her. Oh, looks like Chanchai has left.
I'm just gonna put on VF TV for a bit.
Okay.
But that said, but people should jump in there. It's an awesome room, and highly encourage it. I'm just starving. But last week, I guess during leagues, were you able to cover Ragnarok? Were you able to cover that event?
We talked about a little bit of it, but the tournament happened on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, but the one who did win it, Ragnarok, was Law Ferris. He was the favorite. Second place went to Soy Akai, who also organized the event. And third is Grovile. All 3 are part of the GNS team. The South America has Soy Akai running a bi-weekly tournaments online, Defense Swords Virtuosos. So yeah, it's good to see VF in other parts of the world. And South America will still have one more tournament in Brazil, the Trecha Championship, which is going to happen early September. And then of course we have the Ultimate Fighting Arena for Europe 1 week after Trecha Championship.
Yeah, I'm really happy for them. One, congratulations, Lau Ferris. Also, though, congratulations to Soil Kai and to Grovo. Both of everyone they're all really strong players, and Grovo's Leon has improved so much too. But also, I can feel from their social media posts how much they felt like stronger and satisfied as a community from after this event, and they just had a wonderful time. And if you follow them on social media, you can see they had an amazing time. So I'm really happy for our friends in South America, and especially around Argentina. So congratulations on the event. Congratulations, Lau Ferris, and I am looking forward to seeing what happens in Brazil. I'm wondering if Soil Kai is going to be able to make it, because he talks about I don't know if he's going to make it there, but I hope he can. So I'd like to see who's able to go to Brazil for that tournament. and qualify for the second South America slot for VFAC, or the second Latin America slot for VFAC. But yeah, but of course last week you guys already talked about CEO, so you know, we congratulate Mashman on their win, and aka Shadosha. So you know, but yeah.
He is now known forever as Smash Man.
Yeah.
Until he changes his nickname
So-
again.
Well, no, the Seiji Aoki has like immortalized it, right, in the producer letter. So, you know.
We all now know like, who is Sajosha? Oh, that's the Smash Man.
Kai, you should appreciate that. You know, this is the. If you change your name, that's cool, but that's what you're gonna be known for. So, you know. But
That's
yeah.
good. He'll get these. He'll be looking a nice ticket to go to free ticket to go to Japan and participate in the special event. And so you have to admit that they're actually giving people all over around the world opportunity to get together and whatever the special event is. It sounds like it's great. I do wish that they would have made like Oceania as a region on its own and not combine Asia. But still, with South America has its own region, Europe, North America, so that's good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say there is a little known Virtua Fighter news I can give that not many people know about, which is some people know that at Gamescom Virtua Fighter was not at Gamescom this year. However, not on the main stage. However, in the retro area, there was a Virtua Fighter station that had Virtua Fighter 3 set up on the CRT, and it had Virtua Fighter 5 and and REVO World Stage. So there was a place at Gamescom with past Virtua Fighter like versions and merchandise in the case. So there was an exhibit, so to speak, where you could play Virtua Fighter at Gamescom. Play quite a bit of Virtua Fighter. So I wanted to give a shout out to the team that set that up. I don't know if that was the SEGA Europe that set it up, but there was a Virtua Fighter station at Gamescom.
I saw some of the pictures. It was pretty nice. It's like a tribute to past Virtua Fighter games.
Very, very, very nice. So it doesn't get much news, but I'd like people to know that Virtua Fighter at least was represented, and it was active. There were players playing all of the Virtua Fighter action there. So yeah. And Blurring, I would like to spar with you soon. Maybe tonight. We'll see. So you know, or maybe after you rest. But let me know when is a good time for you. Is there any other some Virtua Fighter news this week? We had a producer letter. We've got a patch coming up. We've talked a bit about the patch. We've got qualifiers for VFOC, and then you talked about the rest of the VFOC that's coming up.
Early registration for lag is over, or is this has?
Just early bird. Yeah, just the early
This
bird.
early bird registration has ended, but you can still register for the Los Angeles gathering that's happened in October. I think October 24th that weekend. They have already special guests invited. Homestay Akira Virgo. Crusher Testicle will be also there.
No, Tetsuko couldn't make it this year.
Oh, Texas cannot make it to that. Okay.
Yeah, that's as much of a news as the announcements, because a lot of people were really sad when they found out she couldn't make it this year.
Okay. So we have Homestay and Virgo going. Lots of a variety of events, and it's also the main event. The top North America player will get an invite for the special event. So, so if you're interested in Virtua Fighter, especially if you live close to that region, consider going to it.
Really encourage anyone that can make it to LA Gathering, please come out to it. It's an amazing event. Gatherings like these are really wonderful, especially this day and age when a lot of people's almost complete interaction with the games have been online. But an offline gathering is a wonderful thing. Yes, because of the offline, but also because you get to meet people, you get to hang out with people that really love the game like you do. And you have no idea how wonderful that is when you can do it. And almost everybody that goes to gathering just comes out having just loving the game even more and loving the experience. And that's why you definitely saw some people who really talked a lot about how they were definitely going to LA Gathering after last time. So we look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be amazing. My wife's cool with me going there, so I'm not like trying to dance around that. But it's a week before Halloween, so.
That reminds me, I have to finish up the writing up my portion for the pamphlet. Have you finished that yet, Chad? Huh?
We don't talk about that in public.
Oh, we don't? I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know there was a big secret to everything. Fine.
But you do got to finish it soon. So I'll just answer and say you got to finish that like ASAP. You know?
Yeah, I have a couple.
This is like the deadline. Like this weekend, it's already the.
Yeah, the end. I was told. Yeah, I have a couple of things I have to fix, work on.
If you can submit it tomorrow, try to do that. So,
tomorrow? Oh, that's new to me. I was told the end, so Monday. I was keeping it on Monday still.
You can blame that person that told you that, but I mean it works. It does put a lot of pressure because this got to get sent to the printer. So
I have to check again because I thought, yeah, okay.
I know they told you end of the month, but yeah. but I'm letting you know the situation. But it should be okay. That person is the person sending it or shipping it, so whatever they tell you is fine. But the pressure is gonna be on them. So yeah.
Because I'm doing multiple things too right now, so okay. I have to just let me just double check.
No, I know the way to word things in meetings and stuff. So I know that's what they told you.
I'm sorry?
I know that person's tendency on like how they're gonna word it in a meeting, or even in a message to you. But I'm gonna tell you the real deadline. So you know, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. But I really am glad that you're a part of the project as well. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, looks like disconnect there. That's fine.
Is there any other news though that we got this week? We've got lots of speculation on whatever forced relay is or automatic relay. But aside from that, I am wondering what's going to be in the patch, but they won't tell us till they release patch notes, right?
Lots of bug fixes, it seemed like, but is it the major bugs? But we'll see. It looked like the game froze on the North America room.
No.
Alright, I think we're getting close to finish the Europe League here.
I am having fun watching the Europeans play on VF5REVO right now. So I was like, man, Blood Art is playing pretty good. So is Petit. Petit is a French player. But yeah, all right, I'm going to have my lunch. Thank you so much, Akai. Thanks for the Akai League. I had a wonderful time. All the matches were a lot of fun today for me. You know, and yeah, good times, everybody. Play more VF. Hopefully I'll have a session with Blurring and a session with Kasano soon. And look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow at the Akai Leagues.
Alright, thanks for playing, Chan. Oh, I guess I'm hosting the Stormwood ranking battle tonight. We've got 7 players. And then whoever gets the Magnum will face off Bushido. And I'm just the plan is to keep hosting these this session until there's no same Lord rank player remaining. So there's one Stormlord left, one Magma Lord, or someone gets promoted to Skylord. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we won't have too much issues.
Keep doing events like that, because honestly that event made me feel like I really regretted not playing rank much. So now I'm like, I want to play rank because I know that I would be up there. But but you can only do that if you actually play it. So you know.
Yeah.
So now it's
This-
like now I'm like, nah, I want to play ranked now.
Do
Except the
it,
thing
do
is,
it.
yeah, I will. Here's my intention to do more ranked. But
Round
yeah,
one.
All right.
I'll do it.
Ready?
Catch you later.
All right, catch
Thanks
you
so
later.
much.
Mhm. All right, we still have 8 Outlaw Beasts destroying the room. I'm sorry, Outlaw, we're in the last league, but if a lot of people still stay in the room, I don't mind hitting the league button for you guys to play. All right. I think we're at 8 rounds. So this must be the last round. This is the last round. We have 40 Eiffel and Razanov. 7 wins and 1 loss each both. I think MF Deep has left. But 2 scoops, you're in the wheel. Here, let me just sorry, I didn't start your message until too late. Let me go. Options, game settings. Well, I'll play one match with you if you want, right? Let me get the results soon for the Europe side. What am I looking for? Dreamcast versus Ice Pack playing Glad. Alright, let's do it. Alright, Dreamcast 1 there. So should be coming up soon for North America, Europe. Ring out. Ah, what the heck? That's a failure to tackle, right? Gotta get ring up against that. That's nice. Alright, thanks for playing, everyone. Wasnok gets first place, Boy Eiffel gets second, and Box Pizza gets third. Sorry, it's 2 scoops, but let me get this result first for the Europe side. Thank you guys for playing. One more snapshot. If there's still a lot of European players in the room, I don't mind hitting the league again. I just want to continue playing, but that's it on that side. Oh, it seems like people still want to play. Let's see how many people remains. Keep the results here. I'll get at least one match with you, 2 scoops probably. Looks like that might be it. I don't need to hit the league one for you guys. Thanks again, Europe players, for playing. North America. Alright, let's do this 2 scoops. Sorry about that. Are you done also playing? Alright, let's do this. I think after the Stormlord, the God ranking room battle, I will go on and play all the character.
Round two. Ready? Go.
Nice.
Excellent. Round three. Ready? Go. Knockout.
the semicircular.
Heavyweights are nothing to me.
I saw a somersault attempt. Alright, I think that's it also. I eat a lot of somersaults, so I try like Oh, where am I? I'm there. Okay, I'm there. Alright, let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Still 1 point match, 2 skills. I'll go give you another match or so you want. Hey, thanks for playing E. Sandberg or Rodriguez. Appreciate everyone who participated in these. We'll do this again on Sunday. Alright, that's it. That's good. Everyone left, so I could actually end the session now and get certain things done. And yeah, wish me luck in the Stormlord battle. I hope to not go on the losing streak and immediately get demoted back to level 41. Let me actually put a picture of that. Let's see. Actually, let me update the score here first. So what here? We had what Wazanov taking first. Second went to 40i4. And let's see. Who was it got third place again? Was it Nekruha? Let's see. What am I looking for? Videos. Fox Pizza Cat Pie. Alright, Fox Pizza Cat Pie. Third place. You should abandon the Leon army, join the pie side. Okay, that's done. Yeah, so again, I'll host a Sunday session tomorrow, same time for North America and Europe. Actually, I might run a little late because the family we're planning to do pay our respect to my father in the early morning, so it might go a little bit late. So I'll post in the Discord channels if things do run a little late and I won't get back in time. Let's see. But for tonight, doing something different. For the love of VF, Shinsen and the God battles. So this is basically from stuff that I used to watch in Virtua Fighter streams after events. They gather together, get the people of same Lord God ranks and play against each other. And so I messaged around and we got a decent amount of people wanting to participate. And so tonight, 7 p.m. Central, that'll be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for your players, just past midnight. But we have 7 different Stormlords. We're going to use League Battle. We're going to use the option to the high rank variation. That's not height, can't be adjusted right now. But we'll use that so that people can gain or lose rank in League mode. It's only for level 42 or higher. And so right now, the way it works is that only people of the same exact God rank can gain or lose rank. And so this is a reason why I'm going to do this. And anyone who is from the Stormlord gets promoted to a Magma Lord, they will again leave the room and join Bushido in the Magma Lord room. And so the plan is basically we keep running it as a league for simultaneous play. Any players get demoted to level 41 Dragon Fan, they will leave the room. And anyone who gets promoted to Magma Lord goes into the Magma Lord room. And at the end of the session, there should be no one should have the same Lord rank by the end of the session. So yeah, hopefully it turns out it works out well. But we'll see. All right, let's see who is still streaming. And let me go raid them. And so that was going to happen in 3 hours from now. Let's see. We have Bushido there. So then go raid Bushido. He is going to participate tonight. So let's go raid him. Let's get his name correct. Yeah, we actually have a player from each time zone. It's for the main continent of North America. That looks right. Let's go raid. Alright, seems like it's good. Alright, we're gonna wait and then yeah, see you guys in 3 hours.